Imagine lining up every assault rifle ever fielded and sorting them not by hype or price, but by how well they actually perform when everything is on the line. Some collapse under the smallest bit of stress, while others redefine what a fighting rifle can be and permanently reshape military history. When you break it all down, you can see a clear progression. 7 distinct tiers that separate mechanical disasters from once-in-a-generation masterpieces at the very bottom are rifles that never should have survived the prototype phase. These are the kinds of weapons where nothing works the way it should. Feeding problems are constant, accuracy is unpredictable, and the overall construction feels careless. Controls are awkward, triggers feel rough and inconsistent, and even basic sight alignment can be questionable. Anyone with even minimal experience can tell immediately that something is deeply wrong. In real service, these rifles earned reputations for letting soldiers down, creating frustration instead of confidence. Today, they're mostly reminders of failed engineering, studied more as cautionary tales than practical weapons. Examples like the Schaus Shot, Sterling S87, INSAS, early VZ, 5.8 variants, and the Leader Dynamics T2 MK5 fall squarely into this category. Moving one step up, you reach rifles that technically function, but only within very narrow limits. These designs usually have one idea that sounds good on paper, but the rest of the system never fully comes together. They might operate reliably in controlled conditions, yet struggle once dirt, weather, or sustained use enter the picture. Accuracy and ergonomics are often inconsistent, and long-term maintenance becomes a headache due to unusual mechanisms or poor parts availability. Many of these rifles enjoy brief moments of attention before being quietly replaced. They're not outright failures, but they never inspired trust or longevity. Rifles such as the EM2, QBZ-95 FNF200L85A1, and Valmet M76 fit neatly into this tier. In the middle sits the definition of adequate. These rifles don't generate strong opinions because they simply do their job. They fire reliably, hit targets within acceptable standards, and offer just enough modern features to remain relevant. There's usually some modularity, reasonable ergonomics, and serviceable accuracy, but nothing that truly stands out. Militaries around the world rely on these rifles precisely because they're predictable and consistent. They don't excite collectors or enthusiasts, yet they show up in conflicts everywhere. Platforms like the Gallo Ace, CZ805 Bren, SIG 550 Type 63, and a RX160 represent this dependable but forgettable middle ground. Above average is where reputation really starts to matter. Rifles in this tier tend to excel in one or two specific areas, whether that's rugged reliability, flexible configuration options, or well-thought-out ergonomics. They've proven themselves in real combat and developed loyal followings among professionals and civilian shooters alike. However, each one carries a noticeable compromise that prevents it from reaching true greatness. Weight, cost, aging design elements, or overpromised features usually hold them back. Despite that, they remain respected and widely recommended. The FN Scar, IWI Taver, Bushmaster ACR, VHS2, and Sieg X all live comfortably at this level. When you reach the 5th tier, you're dealing with rifles that can compete almost anywhere in the world. These platforms offer strong accuracy, combat-tested reliability, and extensive adaptability. They're often the standard against which others are measured. Still, when examined closely, each reveals a limitation that keeps it from being truly transformative. Some rely too heavily on legacy design concepts, while others lack forward-thinking modularity. The M4 Carbine, AK-74M, Steyr Ajus, AK-12, and SIG 556 are excellent rifles by any reasonable standard. Yet they stop just short of redefining the category. Elite rifles occupy the 6th level. Here, engineering precision and performance align almost perfectly. These weapons feel effortless to operate, with smooth recoil control, clean trigger breaks, and exceptional accuracy. They're designed so well that they often outperform the average shooter's skill level. Cost and complexity usually prevent widespread adoption, but their influence lasts for decades. Designs like the HK416 refined existing platforms to near perfection, while systems such as the MCX Spear pushed boundaries in caliber flexibility and future-proofing. These rifles don't just improve on past ideas. They reshape expectations. At the very top sit the true legends, rifles that appear maybe once in a generation. These designs combine reliability, adaptability, and influence so completely that they become reference points for everything that follows. They function in nearly any environment and inspire countless derivatives without ever being fully duplicated. The Sturmgewehr 44 changed infantry combat forever. The AK-47 and AKM proved that simplicity and durability could dominate globally for decades. The AR-15 and M16 platform demonstrated unmatched modularity and long-term evolution. Add icons like the G3 and FN FAL, and you're looking at rifles that defined entire eras of military doctrine. These platforms aren't just great, they're timeless. Long after newer designs come and go, these rifles remain the standard by which all others are judged. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more information.